don't want to believe that this whole thing happened without an insider.
Of course, like I told you, it's a whole lot of...
I don't want to mention them.
Yes, it's a whole lot of complicated, well, right from home. I became the President General of Itu community. The Itu community is a community that has been employed in leadership TOSU for over 12 years now.
Yes, I'm aware.
And that led into a lot of problems in the community. The town union became factionalized. Every segment of the community became factionalized. So in 2017, January 2017, prominent sons and daughters of the community, on the 1st of January of that 2017, came to my house and appealed to me to take over the President General position of the community because they believe that with my presence, there will be peace and there will be headway. So I initially objected, but after a very long plea, plea from your people, I decided to accept, but I gave them a condition. I made them understand that if they are coming to me and hoping that at a point some people will now want to come and manipulate me, will not want me to do the right things the way they are. They should please let me go because I am not that kind of person. Nobody manipulates me. Well, they assured me they were not going to do that. But just as we started, it started rearing its head. I started seeing people tried to bring me to their side, talk to me to join their side. I now made them understand that no, what I have come to do is the right thing. The community has a constitution, and whatever the constitution says is what we are going to do. So that generated a lot of problems. So the setups started, while I was running for the primaries of the Federal House, a petition was written against me to EFCC, to my office at TCN headquarters in Abuja. I was investigated. TCN set up a high-powered power panel that was headed by a general manager that investigated me. EFCC investigated me for 1 year. For 1 whole year, I was reporting at EFCC once every month until finally they exonerated me and gave me a letter of exoneration. So this setup was a build-up, yes, a build-up from home, looking for how to, either intimidate me or get me stampeded in joining them. So there was a lot of intricacies in this. The setup actually started from home. And then, because of his own activism in Malaysia, in the process of his activist movement, he has stepped on so many toes. So it was easy for those who are looking for who to hook up with in Malaysia, where he is, to get accomplices and who join them to set him up.
But now that God has disappointed the expectations of the enemy, how do you feel? One word.
I just feel grateful to God, very happy. I just can't explain how I feel inside. In fact, since the day of that judgment, it's just like a very big weight have been removed.
Is it Nigeria as we speak?
No, but he'll be in Nigerian moment from now.
Will it be right to tell the public that on solid chat with Mr. Zico, this brother of mine will have a chat with us? Will it be right to say that?
Yeah, I will promise you that.
You are hearing it. Solid Chat is promising to bring you this story from the real horse's mouth. So keep watching Solid Chat with Mr. Zico and you will regret you did. All right, before we let you go, where do you see yourself in the next 10 years?
In the next 10 years, God willing, because everything is in God's hands. God willing. I want to see myself, I don't want to be actually specific, but I want to see myself holding a political position where I will have the opportunity to serve my people the way my heart desires.
You had it. Gentlemen and ladies, this is Solid Chat with Mr. Zico, and right here we are with a philanthropist, engineer Nnanyere Osuagwu. Before I let you go finally, there's this thing we do on Solid Chat. The people want to learn from you now. Can you give us one very powerful Igbo proverb? You're from the eastern part of Nigeria, that's Igbo. I'm just saying this so that those who don't know will know. Okay? So can you throw one Igbo proverb? Explain it to those who don't know. Let our viewers now learn from you.
Okay. Well, Igbo proverbs are so many, so I'll
just pick one.
One Igbo proverb says, "Ochoku komada."
And somebody's not clapping. Can I add that when you actually look over here, because you don't need for here?
Well, that's what they will say.
Yeah, you explain this one.
Yes.
Yeah, you explain this one.
Well, what it means that is, literally, if you want to explain it literally, what it means that if you decide to continue to want to hurt an innocent person, you end up hurting yourself.
Did you hear that? So, all you people who claim to be brothers, yet at the back, you stab at the back, you hug me, and at the back you're stabbing. Watch you homebreakers, you betrayers, watch yourself. Okay? You've heard it from Nnanyere Osuagwu on Sorry Chat with Mr. Zico. Let's take a quick break and we'll come and round it up.
I believe in God, I cannot change. Oh, hey, His word of promise is forever sure. Yeah, yeah. I believe in God, I cannot change. Oh, yeah. He see the same. Oh, praise His holy name. My name is Righteous Man. Keep watching Solid Chat with Mr. Zico. Don't touch or die is a sin. Boom.
Now, throw a shout out. Anybody want to say hello to? I know you cannot remember everybody. If the people want to say, give a shout out to them.
Well, first, I thank God, and I want to say a big shout out to my brother who was able to breathe the air of freedom a few days ago.
Yeah.
We cannot express how happy we have been down home here. Another big shout to my younger brother, Fortune Onyagoziri Osuagwu. He's a brother you can count on.
Wow.
I don't know where I would have been without him.
Wow.
My brother, Nicholas Osuagwu. My sisters, Olako, Chioma, Ogonea, Chidube. It has been a family of, a united family who has always been there for each other. My aunties, my uncles, my beautiful children, Ugochukwu, Udoka, Uche, David, for their support all this while, for their prayers, for their encouragement, for giving us the courage that it is not over until it is all over. I will also want to thank everybody from Akurubi too, my hometown. I will also thank in a very special way Bright Akachi Alozie, a very good brother who has always stood by me, who always want the right thing to be done and is not always swayed by any form of sentiment. I say a very big thank you to him. I will also now to my office, my big Oga, two of them, Engineer Benga Ajiboye and Engineer Adetola. They are, from the name you can see they are Yorubas.
Yes.
They are like brothers. In fact, they have been like big brothers to me, who has always been there at every point. When it becomes too difficult, when it's like I cannot move again, they will just come and say, no, it mustn't be like this. I will thank them. I owe almost everything, every achievement I've had so far in NEPA, particularly to Engineer Ajiboye. Engineer Ajiboye, thank you very much. I would also like to thank the guy representing us in the Federal House, Right Honorable Emeka Chinedu. He has made us proud. I saw in him somebody who always live up to his promises, who will always not come and say things he will not do. So far, he has done us proud. So I say a big shout out to him. To Honorable Barrister Anyadike, representing Ezinite constituency in Imo State House of Assembly. Despite all the persecutions from APC government in Imo State, he has been forthright. He has remained himself and never allowed anything to shake him. And a whole lot of other people that I cannot remember here.
Okay, we'll stop you from mentioning them. So if you did not hear your name, please, I stopped him. Don't feel bad. And remember, you are still watching Solid Chat with Mr. Zico. And today, it has been fun, it has been educative, hearing and learning from Engineer Nnanyere Osuagwu. Thank you so much, sir, for allowing us to have this chat with you.
Thank you very much.
And thank you also for promising us an opportunity to chat with some other people from your side too. Thank you, gentlemen and ladies. It has been fun. You'll agree with me having this chat with my brother, my elder brother, a man I have always been very proud of. And I'm glad we had a very fantastic and educative chat with him today. Join us next week as we bring you another episode of Solid Chat with Mr. Zico. to my camera crew, Shola Green, King Ezekiah, the Blessed, Emma, David, and all. Thank you for staying behind the camera. Thank you for doing what you're doing. God bless you. Fire them, say so. One love.